around. There we go. I'm gonna get the white sage going some more here. Oh yeah. Rum, 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 rum. Good morning. Ooh, it's about, I checked the temperature 5 minutes ago or so. It was 45 or 48. It's going to drop down to about 44 here in the next hour or two and back up. Oh boy. My bamboo is doing fucking excellent. It's like, fucking hey, we dig the cold weather. Oh, they're doing great. I'm so fucking happy. Ooh, rum. Looking, I'm gonna be getting a wood chipper. Rum. So I've cut down a lot of the trees in my forest back here that you can't see right now, but it's back there. See the lights back here. Set my Yeti down back here. Those are lights from a house, a couple houses back there, and they got their lights off there. But I forest back in there. Yeah, so all the branches and stuff. I'm making a fence with the branches around there. I got probably about a third of it or so. Having a fucking blast with that. A little bit at a time there. Mm. Hear the train? Here, let's add some. To know what's real about you. Rum. All the time to get to know what's real about you. Yeah, you'll like knowing about you. Rum. Taking it easy on my back porch here. Rum. They're sharing about the repetition of rum to get to know what's real about you. They're as an infinite being. That's naturally and spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous. They're constant burst of all-powerful, infinitely creative luminosity, each one of you. They're repeating Ram. Their Ram is a very simple, easy way to get to know, direct experience of yourself. There is a spontaneously and effortlessly self-luminous infinite being there. rom, 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 and watching incense smoke. It's, incense, or this is white sage right here. There, just watching the smoke, the incense smoke from it. There, there, we're catching the sun now. There is a way of getting to know yourself more and more deeply. There, and watching the candlelight there, or the sunlight on the water there, watching water too is another way of just of getting to know more, getting to know yourself there, getting to know it. And start getting to, once you start getting to know yourself, it's you're infinite, so it's a forever exploration. We're here to play there. So yeah, rom rom rom, to get to know what's real about you. Yeah, you're not naturally evil. You're naturally and spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous constantly. Each one of you. Yeah, there ain't nobody else inside of you. Uh, you know, being luminous through you. No, you're naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly, constantly self-luminous. Self-luminous, infinite being that's all powerful and infinitely creative right now. There's not something to work up to there. There you already are right now. Even if you think what I'm saying is total fucking bullshit. Even if you think what I'm saying is evil, doesn't fucking matter. There, how do you think you're doing what you're doing right now? There ain't nobody else inside there. It's just you doing all that. Yeah, yeah, you're constantly, each of us are constantly playing with their energy. We're constantly just playing with their energy. Everything you're thinking and doing, and there is all you just playing with your energy. That includes when you're drinking booze and or taking drugs. There, like uh, TPUSA, the Amfest, they're having this weekend and stuff. There, and a fellow on there, and he's talking about going down to Peru or somewhere where they have the Awatha fucking drug mixture thing, cool out in the jungle there with a shaman or something, and taking that, drinking it, whatever it is, there, and then there's DMT or something, and LSD, and all kinds of shit I don't know about there, but all of it, we're smoking dope there, for recreational, or to for me it's a great help with muscle relaxing and pain relief there from all kinds of stuff I do there, but rheumatoid arthritis there. How do you say that word? There, rom 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 through everything. Rom rom rom. All your questions will be answered. Rom 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 rom. You're an infinite being right there, right now, and you're constantly just playing with your energy. You're constantly just playing with your energy. You're a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative luminosity there, and you're like that everywhere, each and every one of you. There, not one of us is superior to another, thus there's no superior being there. Yeah. Whew. We're here to play. Yeah. We're infinite. Yeah, right now, yeah, you don't have to do some kind of breath work to clear your fucking chakras out, because you're not naturally evil and you don't have any chakras there. So, yeah, that'll be something for some to rom your way through there. Yeah. I mean, yeah, yeah, afterwards, after, the main goal here is to get to know who you are and what's going on. I mean, I think it's in the top three questions on the fucking planet, any planet there. Who the fuck am I and what's going on there? Yeah, there's a lot of seminars and books and all kinds of shit, throwing their ideas out there on the table there. Yeah, I mean, fuck, everybody's trying to figure out who the fuck they are and what's going on, on either consciously or unconsciously there. And you have forever, to do that. You have as many lifetimes as you need or want. Maybe you want to fuck off and be a Christian for 33,000 lifetimes or 3 lifetimes. Who knows? It's totally fucking up to you there, or practice, some kind of yoga there or breathing technique or whatever, Yeah, have you ever read the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna there and how he explored and played with different things there? So, yeah, yeah, you're just playing with your energy. You're exploring consciously or unconsciously there and practicing this and practicing that there. What the real shits is that you've been told that you're naturally evil there. And the Christians wonder why so many people left the church there. Oh, you're naturally evil. You got to accept that. There, and if you don't, you're an antichrist demon. Go to fucking hell, and you wish you'd fucking do it right now. You antichrist demon. Yeah, they're so warm and fuzzy. Yeah, yeah. The conservative Christian groups over there in Tulsa there was for a couple years before I found my place here and got it there. Thank you, VA. And yeah, I joined some groups and oh, all they wanted to do is talk about Jesus and and Bible verses and shit. And fuck whether what happened with the 2020 election and yeah. So, and and I'm saying, hey, I'm not a Christian. Is that going to be a problem for you guys? Oh, well, we'll pray for you. We'll pray for you. There, you're an antichrist demon. You're an antichrist demon. And I go, oh, you guys are messed up, man. Yeah, rum your way through everything. Rum. Yeah, there's a couple other, since I went live, I might as well share. So I've got other videos here that go into it too. But yeah, Ram. I first learned that from Sri Ramakrishna there. And yeah, that awesome book that M wrote there, the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna there. And yeah, he's explaining about, doing repeating ROM. That's how we learn. There's through repetition there, and yeah, it's the it's the bullshit detector, and it's the destroyer of toxic bullshit. Repeating ROM is the destroyer of toxic bullshit. Here, let's have fun with this too. Yeah, my ex best friends gave me that. Yeah, before they yeah basically stole money from me there, and then were all pissed off at me. Yeah, when I said, "Hey, that's fucked up," and you really fucked my credit score up there and stuff. Yeah, but they, while they're being nice to me while they're Khazarian mafia like, you know, yeah. Anyway, beautiful. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. What is that? Yeah, Yosemite. I call it Yosemite. There's a lady around there that's well known. They're wonderful wind chimes. I took them to India with me there and had them set up at the Devi Music Ashram where I played 3 times a week there. Yeah, I'm really cool. Yeah, really. Yeah. Yeah, be lucky. You're lucky. Yeah. That's so fucking fucked up. Yeah, you don't need a singing bowl there. There. And I shared with people, I said, that sounds coming from you. You know, you listen to that to help get familiar with yourself there. Listen and feel. You're just playing with your energy. You're doing all, yeah, yeah. Ooh, I wish I could feel the vibration through the deck. Oh boy. Yeah, but listen and feel. So something else that y'all can do there. Uh, I don't know if deaf people could do it. You'd have to ask them there. But you can. I wonder if I can flip it back and forth. Ah, look at that. But yeah, if you see your little thing there right before that, if you gently hold down there, you can gently hold your ear canal down there. Just gently hold it down. If you go too hard, you'll hear. It's odd, you know, having to use sound in a way to make words to communicate. Yeah, it's something we, yeah, won't have to use. Anyway, yeah. Okay, back here. Hold your ear canal gently closed. You'll hear. There. So so you can have you got a singing bowl with you all the time. Yeah, rum. So you can hold your ear canal gently closed so you can hear that. And it's constant. You know, that's how you get more and more familiar about you being a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative luminosity. They're good. Oh fucking A. I'm still here. Oh, fucking A. Woo. Yeah. And I'm doing it. I'm imitating the sound, you know, the roar that's coming from the burst of your all powerful, infinitely creative luminosity there. So, there. So while you're listening to, you'll fucking dig it. Just listen and feel. Listen, feel the vibration. Listen to the roar coming from you, and feel the vibration coming from you. And while you're doing that internally or out loud, there, ram. Uh, you while you're listening to the hum, the roar there, you want to do the ram. Well, it's fucking up to you, man. Play with however you want, ram. But if you just do it internally, ram, and listen to that roar coming from you. So you do two at once, and then if you can hear buzzing, yeah, see, there's some of there's, yeah, yeah, your luminosity there, you know, yeah, you're yeah, infinitely, you know, powerful burst of luminosity, infinite, all powerful luminosity. Look at that, yeah. So, but if you can hear uh, buzzing or ringing there, they say like in your ears. That's so funny. Yeah, you're spontaneously self-luminous everywhere. But it's like the buzzing isn't just located only in your ears or your head or whatever. That's funny. What a tiny space. I mean, you're infinite there, you know. So, mm, cosmic coffee fuel there. But yeah, if you hear that buzzing or ringing, that also is coming from your the burst, constant burst of your self luminosity of you being a yeah, self infinite, self luminous being there. But yeah, if you can hear that buzzing, that's that's a plus because you can listen to that day in and day out uh, there, and it's where the the roar, when you close your ear canal there, that's again getting used to your being constant burst there. I'm gonna try to I'll turn it around here. Yeah, but that about I'm getting out my favorite incense because the white sage has been used up there. Yeah, let's just say Sri Sai Flora. Sri Sai Flora. There with that guru looking dude on there, and this the beautiful package too, and it's thick. It's here. It smells so good. You want to smell it? Yeah, I do this every time. It's so fucking nice. A really good buddy of mine, I bet I met, well, van life there, and I started talking about stuff about Nisargadatta and Ramakant Maharaj there, and he lit all up. Holy fuck, we got a whole community of people in California that love him, them, and stuff. But yeah, so he shared this with me there, and it's thick and lasts a long time there too. So it's thick and more heavy. There, look at that. Isn't that why do we like fire and that light there? Why is that just so fucking, yeah, just kind of like, I had a problem? What? Huh? Ooh, look at that. Ooh, fucking A. Yeah, I did these fire ceremonies. I learned about it over, a fella from Spain came over to the Devi Music Ashram there and was doing that. And I said, ooh, that's fucking cool, man. And anyway, I was going to live there the rest of my life there. And he wanted to establish having somebody there doing it, and I said, "Fuck, okay, man, sign me up." And taught me how to do it and shit. Well, I already knew how to shit, but okay, now I'm placing my incense here, and yeah, it's really cool, and like say, we'd put dried cow turd in a thing there, and then we'd pour that was burning. Yeah, and pour ghee over the fucking anyway. And there's like this little and you pour more ghee on, and I forget what it was. That was really fucking cool. And I did it every morning there at the ashram, and then every evening there for. And there's an evening one that people come to there, and I said, yeah, just like when you're pouring the ghee over it's like just put all your shit, just put all your shit in there, for it to burn up there. But yeah, once you get a sense of yourself through nom 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 nom, and watch that incense smoke. Let's get it up here some more. There, it just loosens every fucking thing up in there. Don't try to see anything or something. Just fucking watch it. Just fucking watch it there. It's like better than a chiropractor for your all that shit there. And rom 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 to get to know what's real about you there. Yeah, and like you go, hey man, what do I feel like in this situation? And ram to find out. There, listen to that ringing in your ear to find out what you feel like. How much energy do you have? Oh yeah, it's the listening to the buzzing is I was starting to talk about that, and the roar being like more mellow, and the buzzing is intense. It's like you have to learn how to sprint fast enough to keep up with it and not do the Superman act or to actually be, get used to it. Then you're just fucking soaring with that buzzing, that ringing there. You're just holy fucking shit. You're so happy. I'm not a doctor, but I tell you, I've been doing this for a long time, and I heard some stupid shit online lately. You fuckers are just trying to sell something. Yeah, just watch. I mean, why do you look like campfires so much? Why people like the sound, sound healing so much? There, yeah, because the sound's coming from you. All sounds coming from you. You're constantly playing with your energy. Ooh, yeah, constantly. You're constantly just playing with your energy. Look how you're playing with your energy there. And the cold is getting to this body, and I don't know if the camera is shaking or not. Look at that. Look at you playing with your energy there. See what we do here. Ooh. Free Palestine. Oh my. Why is house all graffitied? I'm having too much fun. We're here to play. Here to play. Rum, 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Like I'm pointing out, they get to know yourself there. The repetition of rum. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Nobody else has to do this. This is how I'm having fun playing with my energy. There, rum 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 rum. Cause I don't know if you've noticed, but the last 5 years have been rather fucking intense. There, and I'm making an impression on rum 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 all the fucking time there to make your way through it. There, so you know what's real about you and what's real about what's going on. There, so rum 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 rum, and the stars and stuff is are just you're just playing with the energy. Yeah, yeah. It's like have you ever seen some pictures of Krishna just floating in space and amongst all of his creation there? You know, that's an excellent description of yourself there, like he would tell you. There, so yeah, just walking through space, walking through space, and I don't know if the glitter is showing up right here, but glitter too there. So same with out here, glitter. Let's see if I can. Yeah, glitter, 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 glitter. There, see? catch the light. Yeah, just walking through the universe. One of them, you know. Okay, we're infinitely creative and all powerful. Why stop with one universe? There, so yeah, I've been called crazy before. That ain't new. There. Did you have Ernie Shell's new girlfriend was doing noodles less than a month ago? I don't know what I just read there. Rum 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 rum. I guess the answer would be no. Rum 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 to get to know what's real about you. You'll fall deeper and deeper in love with yourself there, and as you as when you get to know yourself there, and you can this you're getting these are ram is how to get to know yourself right now. There, ram. Feel the listen and feel. Listen to the of the ram. There, rum, and feel the vibration. Rum, rum, rum. Kind of hard to think about anything else. Rum, and just do your best there to just totally play with that. Watch the incense smoke there too. and the candlelight. That helps you get more and more familiar with yourself. There, look at you just constantly playing with your energy. Look at you there. You're constantly just playing with your energy there. All day, all night, you're constantly just playing with your energy there. The number one goal in this lifetime and any other lifetime that you go through, because you've got as many as you need to get to the point of knowing who you are there. You're constantly just playing with your energy, and you have as many lifetimes as you need there. That's compassion. That's unconditional love. Hey, we've been through it. Yeah, there's endless numbers of us that know who we are and what's going on. And each of us, even you, even if you think this is bullshit, each of us are everywhere. Yeah, individually, each of us are everywhere. So all of us that, the endless numbers of us that already know who we are, there are with you all the time. They're helping you get to the point of realizing that you also are an infinite being of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity. There, there, yeah, doing that on your own. You're doing that on your own, and you're doing it right now. There, and we're here to help you get familiar with that. Yeah, I so far, I met a couple others walking the planet here. One was one of Neem Karali Baba's Ma's. There's like six women that he worked very closely with there, and I met her while um, I was living in India there for 2 years. There in the Rishikesh areas, and I was there for a year, and then down in Varkala Beach, um, there's southwest corner India there. But I met her at one of Neem Karali Baba's temples in Rishikesh. Neem Karali Baba, some of you may, or all of you, uh, yeah, may know Ram Dass, who wrote "Be Here Now." Well, Neem Karali Baba was his guru there, and anyway, I met one of his Ma's there, and yeah. Anyway, I won't. Yeah, yeah. There's. Oh boy. So yeah, and Krishna Das. I read his book. As far as I know, he wrote only one. And anyway, yeah, I read that one or the first one, whatever. I read, and he told a story. Krishna Das, came out of the house that he and others were meeting with Neem Karali Baba at, and he came out. He'd woken up, whatever that what situation, couldn't sleep, whatever. Came out back there about 2 or 3 in the morning there, and then he noticed that Neem Karali Baba was sitting in a chair. I don't know, let's say 10 or 12 foot away there. And when he noticed Neem Karali Baba turned toward him, and his light just fucking bursting out of his eyes there and there. But yeah. Krishna Das didn't. He picked up on a lot there. I love him, man. He doesn't know who he is yet, though, because he's still singing to help from a superior being, and there aren't any superior being. There's no superior being there. Each of us are uh, constant, all powerful, infinitely creative burst of infinite self luminosity there, and none of us are superior to another. Thus, there's no superior being there. So there's no, yeah. So whether you, there's all endless numbers of us that know who we are right now here, and um, are shining all around you. They're constantly there, and there's endless numbers of you because yeah, there's more planets in this solar system and within this universe, and of course in other universes there. So yeah, I like to call it the light farm. There, the light field, the light farm, because we're constantly making more, making more infinite beings there. Yeah, that's so. Yeah, yeah. While you guys are doing it here too. Yeah, we're not superior to you because we already know. Uh, that shit. Yeah, what do you mean? Why would a superior being make others make other beings and make them inferior? What the fuck is with that? Nothing good. Nothing good. And then to tell them they're naturally evil. Yeah, and then make then he she what the fuck ever. Yeah, yeah, tells you made in his image too. There, and believe that or go to hell. You got one lifetime, motherfucker. Yeah, make a decision. Yeah, I've pointed it out to Christians, online and offline and stuff. Hey, um, believe or go to hell. That's tyrannical. And it's interesting to see them play with that. Yeah, and on uh, online, I've had at least two right back says, "Yeah, it is tyrannical, and you made the wrong decision, fucker. Go to hell." Yeah, yeah, it's such a warm and fuzzy, religion there. You're naturally evil and believe that or go to hell. Yeah, and they're all astonished why so many people that have some common sense left the church. That's a real stumper there. Yeah, it's a tough one. Yeah. Well, they're yeah, they're naturally evil. What yeah, you I've said, hey, I think telling your kids they're naturally evil, I think ought to be reported to child services. Yeah. Yeah, and then people leave the church and it's really like jumping from one frying pan into the other because you're told your chakras that don't exist are all fucked up from your being naturally evil there, and then, this, C note singing bowl will clear this chakra of that, and heal it of this disease. And, and you're being, fucked up, naturally evil in this way or that. And the D note, this will help with that chakra there. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. You're not naturally evil. There, you're spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self-luminous there, and you don't have any fucking chakras there. Hey, you read like 6 or 7 different books on chakras, and then see what Self-Realization Fellowship from you know, Yogananda ji there wrote, and you're going, fuck, I see at least 3 different things about how many petals on this chakra or that, and what color they are, and what sound they make, and just exactly what they do. Yeah. So the more, yeah, they don't fucking know who they are, and they're raking. It's control and money there. Yeah. And churches and temples are fucking meat markets. Money and sex, money and sex, money and sex. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you can't break yourself. Yeah, you're free to explore however you want, and you can't break yourself. There ain't no such thing as sin or bad karma. You're just exploring. Yeah, and some need to be told, hey, you know, no, we won't put up with with you know uh, taking our kids and doing stuff to them. Yeah, yeah, that's more of a extreme example there. But you gotta know how to say no, and when. So yeah, you want to know how to know when, and what to rom your fucking way through everything. There, maybe that's why I've got it spray painted on my deck and inside on my walls and said rom your fucking way through everything. Yeah, all kinds of relationship stuff. Oh my, shoot, and the stuff going on in the world, and yeah, rom your way through everything there. And once I mean, just holding your ear canal closed there and listen to that roar. Listen to and feel that the roar and the vibration coming from you there. Yeah, just check back in. Oh, it's still there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's still there. Yeah, just when we're, yeah, set some time aside so you can just be with yourself and and just dive deeper and deeper and deeper. Rom, nom, 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 nom. Listen to the roar by holding your ear canal gently closed and listening to the buzzing. Uh, that just some people call it tendonitis. There, listen to that buzzing, that ringing. There, you'll get more and more familiar with you being a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity. Self luminosity. There ain't nobody else inside there. It's you. Yeah. And you're constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity there. Yeah. What must you be like that you're spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self-luminous? Yeah, I've put together some words like overwhelmingly intoxicating, intensely enticing. Yeah, that's that's what you're like. That's what's real about you. None of the other bullshit there. So yeah, Steve Bannon accused Shiva, and he said, yeah, he did a CNN, report, oh, it says Shiva the destroyer, and he runs with that. Shiva's a destroyer, the Hindu, yeah, they're out to destroy, yeah. Yeah, destroy, yeah, need a little more depth. You need to do a little more research, Steve Bannon, and I love you, man. I'm a War Room Posse member there, but your head's all fucked up on that. There. Yeah, yeah. Believe or go to hell and natural evil. There. Oh my, destroyer. Yeah, destroyer of toxic bullshit. Yeah, yeah. Example of toxic bullshit. You're naturally evil. Believe or go to hell. That's toxic bullshit. There. Yeah, yeah. That's the big one. That's you. They've the bad guys talking about the big lie there. Well, the major big lie is that you're naturally evil and believe or go to hell. That's a lie. That's toxic fucking bullshit. There, look at the state of this planet here. Yeah, that fucking experiment exploration did not fucking go well. Yeah, telling people they're naturally evil. Yeah, yeah, whatever stage, yeah, telling your telling your baby that they're naturally evil. Having them in an environment there where they're told they're naturally evil, they're a naturally evil center, or they're naturally evil, and their chakras are messed up there. So, and as you go deeper there, you're told that you're just a shit tube. You're just a POS there, and you're naturally evil, so you're of course incapable of doing any good. The only good that is done through you is is that non-existent God doing good through you there. So if you think you're doing good, that's a sin, and that's bad karma there. So there's no fucking way out of it. There, you're just a POS there, and are to be totally dependent on a non-existent superior being there. Even if you've gone to fuck the bullshit there, just there's something called spirit that's you got more of a grasp on common sense there. The spirit or the universe that actually loves and cares about you, but you're like still dependent on something outside of yourself. There's not spirit or the universe that people feel a happier, more mellow energy from, or people, or God, or they see light, or have an experience that fucking is leaves them speechless and tears running down their face, and uh, there you just experienced yourself there. That light you saw was yourself. There, that experience that you know just you can't put words to there. Yeah, yeah, you just experienced yourself. So if you dug that, here's how to here's how to live in that. Yeah, knowing that, and see, when you experience all the turmoil, you can ram your way through it. Ram, and listen to the, close your ear canal gently and listen to that, and feel the roar and vibration coming from you constantly there. Listen to that buzzing there, and get used to you being what you're like, as this constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity there. What must you be like that you're spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly, constantly self luminous? Ram, to find out. Yeah, ram, and do it all the time. Keep going, man. You're infinite there. Yeah, there's like, yeah, yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't mean that everything's going to be like roses and shit, and all kinds of, you get all of a sudden have millions of dollars or something. Holy fucking shit, man. And then superpowers. Holy fucking shit, man. You guys are, yeah, all that AI stuff, AI, it's still, black matter, whatever, man. Just you playing with your energy. Individual infinite beings. They're all powerful, infinitely creative, spontaneously self luminous beings. It's just them playing with their energy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we're letting the AI, yeah, accelerationists know, hey, no, there's there's a cap and guide rails here, because we love ourselves and humanity and this planet here. Yeah, and you guys hate us. You guys are all fucked up in your head. Nom, 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 nom. Yeah, there's those are hard cases, and they're still spontaneously self-luminous. Yeah, yeah, it's just they're gonna be they're gonna be coming back lifetime after lifetime. Who knows? Everybody's, it's an individual thing. Maybe they'll pop free when they leave this planet, so to speak. There and more consciously can more consciously be aware of being in the light farm, in the light field. You're in it constantly. You just don't notice it yet. There, you don't notice yourself as a constant, it's constant being constantly, spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self-luminous. So you obviously don't notice us all around you all the time. We're discreet. Yeah, to get to know you, to start to get to know you, yes, it's rom, nom, 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 nom all the time. Yeah, rom, nom, 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 your way through everything. Rom, 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 rom. Yeah, there's Zen people and others, talk about stopping the mind. We're a constant burst of energy that we're constantly playing with. There, yeah, there's no stopping that. We're constantly playing with our energy. Look at that. Yeah, just ooh, wow, like incense smoke. Just instantly, constantly playing with our energy there. Yeah, there. Okay, recreate everything you just saw. Oh fuck, how do I do that? Oh, but look at that. Look at that. Look at that. You're pretty fucking good at doing that, huh? That's you playing with your energy. Look at the fucking detail you. Yeah, yeah. Fucking data centers ain't got nothing on you. Uh uh. Uh. Yeah. Yeah. Rom nom 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 to get to know what's real about you. Nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Rom nom 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 nom. Just listen and feel. Listen and feel. Rum 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 your way through everything. Rum 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 to know what's real about you and what's going on. Rum 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 rum. Yeah, as you once as you get to know yourself more deeply, you know everybody else. You know what everybody else is like too. Everybody else is also naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous. And you'll see, you know, how well they know that, whether they think they're a Christian or a doctor or a president or a Hindu or a yoga teacher or rom, 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 rom. You're always constantly just playing with your energy. there, and you have as many lifetimes as you need to get to know who you are. There, that's compassion, that's unconditional love. There, that's understanding because we've fucking been through it, and you're experiencing freedom, freedom there to explore however you like to get to know who you are and what's going on there. Yeah, if you're here, you're more than likely consciously exploring to find out more about who you are and what's going on there. But either way, you have, and even if you think what I'm saying is that I'm crazy and this is all bullshit or whatever, there doesn't matter that you can't break yourself. You're still you're you got as many lifetimes as you need or want. Yeah, there, uh, there. There's no avoiding it. You'll get to the point. You get to a point. Going, wow, explored this and that, and in fact, man, there's more. What the fuck is it? And the journey continues. And like Nisargadatta and Ramakant Maharaj say, you've been on a train exploring this religion and that spiritual path and that and stuff, and you're at the end of the train track. Yeah, you've this is and and here you're going to find out what's real about you there and what's going on and how to get to know that. And for best results here, you'll want to all that, all the spiritual and religious information that you've discovered and explored and played with in this way and that way. And currently, it's adjustable. You may have noticed that you've adjusted it here and there. So you just uh, acknowledge that, and for best results, set that all down outside the door before you come in. There we go. Set it all down for best results. Otherwise, I mean, if you set most of it or part of it down, you're still walking in with filters there that you're going to be looking at it through and judging and grading or all that bullshit. So, like Sri Ananda Ma said, you just realize you don't fucking know. Oh, yeah. There. So just set all that down. It's common sense anyway. If you want to learn something about it, you need to, you know, acknowledge what you think you know about it, and just and set that aside there. There. So yeah. So you can absorb what's being shared with you with the filters out of the way. And you can listen, and you know, say, yeah, that's cool or whatever, and just kind of you collected more information and okay, and get up and walk out the door, and you can pick all that back up or part of it, and go on back up the train track there. But once you get this information, you're gonna get to the destination and knowing who you are and what's going on more quickly than had you not there. So there, and then others of you, yeah, just you might play with it for a little while, like a new diet or something, and you get, it's this is for those that really want to know. You've gotten to a point where you go, hey man, I've learned a bunch of cool shit, and this has been cool in this way and that, and yeah, but man, there's fucking more, man. There's fucking more. I know there's more. there. So this is for those of you that are there. Um, there. So yeah, to get to know about who you are and what's going on, because you will fucking dig yourself there. And I'm not saying you're gonna like live in some kind of nirvana land uh, there while you keep walking this planet there, but because yeah, you may have noticed that others don't know there, and they're doing what they're doing, and you're gonna want to rom your way through it, so you know what's real about you, you know what's real about them, you know what you'll be able to find your way through situations and ways that you'll sit back and you go, holy fucking shit, there. Yeah, rom. Yeah, and you might be spray painting rom on your fucking deck. You're so fucking happy. You found out how to. You got to know yourself and how you've been through one battle after another. There. And you can clearly feel and see and know how you got through there. Yeah. Nom, 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 nom. Rum, nom, 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 nom. Grow some ganja. Yeah, I want them to make that legal there and to smoke it. Not just grow it. I mean, in fact, that's like looking at, yeah. Anyway, yeah. But again, ganja, ganja there, and whatever you feel from that, recreational as well as medicinal, there is you playing with your energy. You playing with your energy. Yeah, there ain't no ganja without you. There ain't no wind chimes without you. There ain't no crystal singing bowls without you. That's just you playing with your energy. All this is you playing with your energy here and all around you through your day and night. You playing with your energy and everybody else playing with their energy. And and I recommend RAMMM all the time so you can know what's real about you and what's not. Because a lot of times you may have noticed that people have a lot of things to say about you that aren't fucking real. And maybe you believed them. RAMMM to know what's fucking real. Yeah, it comes in real fucking handy. Yeah, real fucking handy there. Yeah, knowing what's real about you. Yeah, comes in real fucking handy. Yeah, because you're naturally, spontaneously, effortlessly self-luminous. So what must you be like? Everybody else is like that too. So it's kind of easy to see when they don't know who they are as a spontaneously, naturally, effortlessly self-luminous being, infinite being. Yeah, and RAMMM, so you know how to play with them or not play with them. RAMMM. Hit the light bulb for us. Look at you shining away. constantly. You're a constant burst of all powerful, infinitely creative self luminosity. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, 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 rum. Rum 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 rum. Oh boy. Ooh. Can we get a hit of the sim for the time on live? Can we, have my glasses on, can we get a hit off the stem for the one time on live? I don't understand. Why is crazy? Yeah, yeah. Better hit the light bulb for us. Please read your chat. Grow some ganja and chill. Rum, 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 rum. Yeah, growing ganja and smoking ganja, that's all you playing with your energy. It's all you playing with your energy. Rum, 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 rum. Rum, 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 rum. Rum 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 Ooh. Ah, I can feel my hands starting to ask me to go back inside because they are getting cold. Yeah, these bodies are fucking amazing that we've created. It's like Ready Player One here. You know, we've picked this planet here, and we've picked these forms, and there's all these amazing things that we can do with them, and then there's the limits there, and you may find yourself appreciative of lifetimes being 30 to 110 years long there because all this shit you've been through. Good shit, and fun. Hopefully it's off the charts in the good area for you as well there. And fuck, yeah, hope, yeah, we want the best for everybody. I mean, we want to want to help you get to that point of knowing that you also are constantly, spontaneously, self-luminous. Yeah, there, but yeah, Ready Player One. I watched that like 3 times there. Once up in an old theater up in Portland, Oregon. Yeah, it's really nice. Ooh. Wouldn't want to be there right now, though. But we're gonna get that cleaned up. Yeah, like I said, not every, very few people here know who the fuck they are. There, like I said, I've only met one other. I know of a couple others, but yeah, they're not, as I just say, walking uh, the planet. They're here, yeah, because I mean, each of us are everywhere. So, but to get to know what's real about you. You will fucking dig yourself, and you'll get to know what everybody else is like too. There, so yeah. Rum 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 rum. Rum 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 rum